So Bruno Fernandes has equaled the assist record to get to 20 assists, and is just the third player in the history of Premier League to achieve this milestone. So of course we cannot overemphasize the importance of Bruno Fernandes to Manchester United this season, and to think that he almost left Manchester United to the Saudi Arabian League last season still baffles me, because a lot of Manchester United fans was against Bruno Fernandes staying, and they wanted to get other players and to move him on. Fast forward to the end of the season, Bruno Fernandes is about winning the Player of the Year in the Premier League. He has won the Football Writers' Player of the Year, and he has been absolutely brilliant for Manchester United, getting to the top 3 in the season and also achieving Champions League football next season. And I'm definitely going to be speaking about how he has been important for Manchester United this season. And also never forget that Bruno Fernandes started this season as a defensive midfielder under Ruben Amorim, and also he has absolutely transformed his game from a defensive midfielder into an attacking midfielder. So today we are going to be talking about everything concerning Bruno Fernandes, how he has helped Manchester United in various ways. So guys, let's get into this video. So before we get into this video, if you have not subscribed to Tactical Trafford, I want you guys to subscribe. I want you guys to like, to share, to subscribe to this channel, as we'll be making more videos since we are getting into the transfer window of 2026. See you guys. So of course, talking about the beginning of the season, we all know that Bruno Fernandes started as a defensive midfielder, and definitely his role was very simple. Try to receive the ball during goal kicks, try to receive the ball during with your back to goal, try to be press resistant, invite the press, and when definitely the opposition press, you try to play out from the back, you try to detect the play, you try to make sure that you properly connect passing angles, and then we can hit teams on fast transition. And also there was a time whereby the building up from the back was not working, and also Ruben Amorim then transformed into playing direct long balls into the midfield, and then Bruno Fernandes and Matheus Cunha is going to try to win those second balls, and then Manchester United can try to pick teams on fast counter attacks. And so this was the system Bruno Fernandes was playing under Ruben Amorim, and he didn't really get a lot of assists. Of course, he had a few, but not too much, and that was not definitely his best position, because he had to cover a lot of grounds, and it was something that really affected his play. Fast forward, when Ruben Amorim was sacked, Michael Carrick became the coach of Manchester United, and Bruno Fernandes went back to his favorite number 10 position, and he definitely exploded in the league. And this actually started against Manchester City. Bruno Fernandes exploded, and ever since he has not really looked back, because he has been good, he has been creating chances upon chances, he has been the definition of a world-class player, and I don't think Manchester United achieved anywhere near what they have achieved this season without Bruno Fernandes. And also, if you look at this season, Bruno Fernandes has been able to break a lot of records. He's about breaking some, which we are going to get into very soon. But one of the assists that Bruno Fernandes has made this season that really impressed me is the one against City, because of course he has a wide range of assists this season, from set pieces, from open play. But one of the assists that he has made this season that I'm really impressed with is his assist against Manchester City. And you know that when you're running with the ball at a very high speed or full speed, it is very hard to make decisions, because of course you have to make those decisions in split seconds, and every miscontrol or every overheat of a particular pass is definitely going to crumble that particular attacking sequence. And you could see in this situation, he was at a high speed, and he had two options. He had Brian Mbeumo, and he also had another option to pass the ball. But you could see that Bruno Fernandes, at some point when it was time to pass, he had to slow down, and then he had to shape the ball a little bit right to take away the concentration of Kosonov, and then he immediately slots into Brian Mbeumo, and Manchester United was able to score. And also, fast forward to the Aston Villa game, Bruno Fernandes is a player that likes to scan every point of the game. He likes to operate in space. He likes to be in space, so that of course he can be able to hurt the opposition. You could see against Villa, he was very wise to spot a space, and then he occupied that space immediately. And the moment the opposition could react, he was able to pass that ball one time without trapping to Matheus Cunha, and Manchester United regained their lead. So this is what Bruno Fernandes has done this season that I've really liked. And in terms of chance creation, of course, he has created the most chances in the Premier League this season with 132. He has created 32 big chances this season, just one behind Kevin De Bruyne in the all-time record. And also in terms of assists, Steven Gerrard from Liverpool is the player with the most set-piece assists in a single season with 11. And Bruno Fernandes has 10 set-piece assists this season, just one behind the all-time record. So in terms of how Bruno Fernandes has influenced Manchester United this season, of course, he has absolutely influenced Manchester United. Also, if you're looking at the game against Nottingham Forest, he had 23 passes completed into the final third. That tells you that he was having absolutely a few days against Nottingham Forest. If you also look at his passing map in the Premier League this season, it is an absolute mess because he has been passing ball from ridiculous positions, from different angles this season. And you could see that he has had all kinds of assists, all kinds of passes in the Premier League this season. And if you also look at his final third product in the Premier League this season, you could see that his final third percentile is at 99%, which tells you that in terms of attacking, in terms of hurting the opponent, he's absolutely the best in the world. So guys, I want you guys to give me your thoughts on the comment section on if Bruno Fernandes deserves to win the Player of the Year award. I want you guys to like, to share, to subscribe to Tactical Trafford. See you guys in my next video.